Maddie Ablitz. I am an occupational therapist and owner of Threshold Therapeutic. Today we are continuing with our self-care series on items that might be included in your hip kit. And today I'm here to talk to you about reachers. This is a reacher. Reachers are designed for people who have trouble bending or reaching items that are low to the floor to give you a way to take that and pick something up off the floor without having to bend down. So for example, these pants that I have dropped on the floor, I can reach down, squeeze the trigger, and I can pick these up so that I can reach them without having to bend or strain my back, my hips, or my knees. You may see on the commercials that people are also using these reachers to grab heavy cans of soup off the top shelf of their pantry. I am here to advise you to please not do that. When we put something heavy on the end of a long lever, it increases the weight, the strain on the shoulder, and depending on the type of reacher that you have, these are not always the sturdiest devices. This is controlled by a piece of string on a trigger, not designed to hold something heavy. The risk that that could then fall on your head and cause an injury increases. So reachers, let's stick to items that are waist level or below. So now that I have picked up my pants off the floor safely without bending, I also want to show you how you can use a reacher to help yourself get dressed if you are unable to reach down to your feet, or if you have a bending restriction from either a back surgery or a hip surgery where your doctor may have told you they don't want you to bend past 90 degrees. So I'm gonna have a seat and show you how that works. Part 2. So now that I have my pants, I'm gonna show you how to put them on. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I am going to open up the pants all the way, get the legs lined up on the floor. This is gonna be helpful later to help you slide your legs in. I'm going to take the reacher and I'm going to pinch the waistband of my pants. It is generally recommended to pinch the waistband on the side of your injured or operative leg. So in this case, I'm gonna pretend that my right leg or my right hip was replaced. Some people like to pinch it on the opposite side. Some people like to pinch it in the middle. You can take, as you go through this, you'll find which way works better for you, but I would recommend that you start on the side that you had surgery on. So I pinch the waistband. I'm gonna keep holding that in my reacher and lower it down to the floor. Guideline for dressing when you have a side that has an injury is you always put the injured side in first. So I said today we're working on my right leg, got my right pants leg hook. I've lowered this down to the floor and now I'm simply just going to line my foot up with the hole of the pants and I'm slowly going to slide that up. If you point your toe, it helps the pants slide on a little more smoothly, but I'm gonna bring this up enough until I can then reach the waistband with my other hand without having to bend down. At this point, I can now set the reacher down to use both hands rather than trying to keep pulling that reacher back behind you. So I'm just gonna shimmy these up until my foot is through. Now it's time to work on the other leg. So I'm gonna grab my waistband here. I'm gonna pinch on the other side, lower that down to the floor. And now the other leg that's a little bit more mobile, I can finagle that in a little bit more, still without bending. Reacher got stuck. And pull that up until I can reach it with my arm. Shimmy these up. We're making this look nice and easy on this video. There is a bit of a learning curve with it, but with practice, I promise the process gets a whole lot smoother. Now that we're pulled up here, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I can still reach both with my hands and pull those up. To get pants down, we do the similar but in reverse. So I'm going to take the pants and I'm going to get those down. I'm gonna get them down about here. If they drop all the way to the floor, fantastic. It just makes less work for you later. But if you're wearing tighter pants like leggings, they may settle about here. Go ahead and sit down. And I am going to get, when you're getting pants off, you want to get the good leg or the side that did not have surgery off first. Because as I take this leg off, I'm gonna take my reacher, run it down the side of the good leg, and just keep pushing those pants down until I can get that foot out of the pants. This side, I'm gonna extend that leg out a little bit because I don't want to bend too much. And I'm just gonna use that reacher to clasp onto the pants at the end of my foot and just keep pushing it down until the pants come off. Now, I don't want to bend down to pick those up off the floor, so I'm just gonna use my reacher, grab those where I can reach them, and then I can put those in the laundry basket. But those are the simple techniques for using reachers to put pants on and off. Please feel free to check out our other videos on how to use the other items in your hip kit to do things like putting on your socks and shoes without bending over. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks so much for watching the Home Care OT. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date with our content. And for more information, head on over to our blog at thresholdot.com.